Welcome to Divine Soul Therapy. I am Moe Nicole, your intuitive, trauma-informed trained therapist and spiritual healer. Here, you are guided through a therapeutic tarot therapy session aimed at healing the soul, heart, and mind as you embrace your spiritual transformation into becoming your divine self. Each session is designed to target a particular area as a way to evolve into your true divinity and embrace the magic that has always been inside of you. Here you are given the permission to love yourself, heal, and continuously evolve into the butterfly you've always been meant to be. Ashe. Hey butterflies, welcome back to Divine Soul Therapy. This is a week 16. So if you've been keeping up with the journal prompts, then you are right along with us as we're going into week 16 with our journal prompts. Oh my God, I can't believe how fast this time has been going by, y'all. I have been just doing these sessions in the membership area due to like low level of interest on the channel, but Spirit said to get back into at least sharing some of it on the channel because there are some people who got benefit from it. So we are going to be still sharing parts of it on the channel, but we're back with another session this week. I hope you all are doing so well, my darling. Today we are getting into the topic of resistance. Okay, so as always, our agenda, we have our intro. We're going to get into clearing the energy, okay, with our sound bowl. And then we are going to get into, we have our objectives for today's class. We have our planet focus. We have 5 guided questions, what we're going to get into today's session with. We're going to have a butterfly effect, and then I'm going to be giving you all the journal prompts. Now, you can join the email list for free. I send out the journal prompts weekly every Sunday. Just sign up on my website, moenicole.com. The links and things are down below. And if you ever need a reminder on what the journal prompts are, they're on my website and they're uploaded weekly as a blog on the site. So make sure you are tuned in with that and you stay up to date. I know those who have been doing the journal prompts, I've been getting like a lot of great feedback from them. And so like, I appreciate the feedback, and I can't believe we're already like, we're past day 100. You know what I'm saying? And so we are literally almost a third of the way in. And so, wow. We just started this in July, but it's never too late to start. Okay. If you're new to it, just start at day 1 or start with us and, work backwards. Or like I said, go back to day 1. So I will be putting the playlist for these sessions down below as well for you to check out the past sessions that we've already done on the channel. Okay. So we're going to take a moment to clear the energy in the space. I would like for you to take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold it. And breathe slowly out through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose. And slowly through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose. And slowly out through your mouth. We are clearing this space. The energy of what was happening outside of here is no more. I have a new singing bowl my friend sent me as a gift. I love gifts. Gifts are my love language. And so I am going to be busting out that singing bowl next. So be on the lookout for that next week. So getting to our objectives for today. We have the first objective is that by the end of the session, butterflies will be able to identify the current resistance within themselves and others. And then we have by the end of the session, butterflies will be able to create a plan of action. Okay. So our planet focus this week is our lovely planet of Saturn. Okay. I was not trying to do that. Saturn is the planet of discipline, okay? It's definitely the planet that owns resistance because it's meant to push you to grow. You get what I'm saying? Saturn energy is not gonna always let you get what you want. It's not always gonna say yes. It's not gonna be a yes man energy, okay? Saturn energy is like an authoritative type of energy where it's meant to lead you and guide you to this higher level of being more responsible, of like power, energy. You need Saturn energy, okay? So resistance, the energy with Saturn, is needed, and we're going to get into later into the session of why it is needed, because that is one of the questions that I have written down. But I want you all to look inside of your birth chart to see where Saturn is placed in your birth chart, as well as the house that it is in, okay? And that's going to give you a better understanding of the resistance that you may currently be going through at this time in your life, okay? And how to work through that. And so I love Saturn energy for what it provides. Saturn energy is going to tell you what you need to hear and not just what you want to hear, okay? Period. So that is our planet focus for this week's session. So we're coming from some tough love type of energy with Saturn, okay? So let's get into our first guiding question. Y'all, my cat is so needy. Let's get into our first guiding question. So our first guiding question is, what is the current resistance, okay? What is the current resistance that you are faced with around you at this time, okay? So let's go and get some cards out for this first guiding question. Inside of my diffuser, I have my Blessings and Abundance Essential Oil Blend, which can be found on my website. So definitely make sure to check the links and things down below, as well as pinned to the video on YouTube. What is the current resistance for the collective? Ooh. What is the current resistance for the collective? All right, we're going to start with this energy and then we'll pull more cards as see fit. Okay, so we're just going to first get into the energy of what the current resistance may be around you at this time. So we're starting off with a Mother of Baskets. So some of you all is the energy of a feminine energy, a mother, a grandmother, a passed over feminine energy that raised you. Okay, you see this baby that is on the back of the mother, okay, being carried. That baby is restricted. It can't move, okay? It's restricted in there. The head can't move. The body can't move, okay? It's there. And that could be an energy of resistance as well, like resistance to be able to move and to get out. So this is giving a vibe of some of you all may be still connected to some things of your lineage, or really connected to like a family member, a mother figure more specifically is standing out, who has some level of like control over you, or like a mental, emotional type of hold. All these colors in this store with the pottery store, it makes me think of chakra energy. So there may be some blocked chakras going on at this time. Now, I find it interesting as I say that the color of the basket that's right next to the child is the red chakra, which is the foundation, you know, it's the root chakra. It's the energy of, you know, our root chakra is developed by the age of 4. Like from 4 to like 7, the things that happen in our childhood, the things that we have experienced, the things that we have seen, all of that starts to form our root chakra in our childhood. So if you have childhood trauma, if you have unhealed connections, unhealed relationships, all of that harbors inside of our roots, which is why we get grounded before doing anything. And this is giving a vibe of clearing your root chakra, clearing your root energy, your connection with your family, your connection to your childhood, your connection to, you know what I'm saying, the toxic relationships that may have wanted certain things from you that you weren't able to give because you're able to offer what you can offer. And you know what? Speaking of chakras, these baskets are in order of the chakra colors. Except up here is pink and red is mixed up, okay? So from red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and then the it's like a midnight blue when it goes to third eye, and then you have purple for the crown, which is over here. It's giving me the sense of things being all out of whack and unorganized. It's like a current resistance that's going on right now is that some things are misplaced. Some feelings are misplaced. Some energy is misplaced. Some thoughts are misplaced. Some expectations are misplaced. There are some expectations that are placed on you that are not healthy. Yeah, 4 scepters with the home life. So some current resistance that you may also have may just be with your home life, your connection to home, your home in general, where you live. You may feel like where you live at is restricting you from being able to expand, from being able to, you know what I'm saying, jump out and do something different. Something about your home life and the resistance in your home. Now I'm hearing water resistant. So some of you all, your home may be dilapidated. You know, it may be starting to break down or certain things messing up in the home. And it causes this resistance in your head on like the next steps, the moving forward. You get what I'm saying? Because the foundation is shaky. I'm hearing shaky foundation. Yeah, 8 of Swords, not knowing the next steps and being in your head. So a lot of the resistance may come from, and remember, we have multiple questions we're going to get into to dig this out. But with this energy of the 8 of Swords and being in your head, like in a mental prison, baby, let me go and take a puff of this smoke blend. Do I have my lighter over here? It's like giving this energy of resistance, but from self. Like it's giving this vibe of fear. So say when you grew up, you never had anyone who motivated you, right? And because you never had anyone who really motivated you, that may affect you in your adulthood to step out and try new things out of fear of not having that support or to have someone there to, you know what I'm saying, care for you. With this 8 of Swords, this is a tranquility one too, y'all. Sorry. This 8 of Swords with resistance, it gives me this vibes of lies. A lot of resistance is coming because of the creation of lies. The belief of a lie. The belief of a lie is holding something back. It's not the truth. This is also giving like emotional health, mental health. And now that I say that, some of the antidepressants have blockers in them to block different sensory things and nerve things. I'm not going to get into the medical stuff because, baby, I'm going to mess up some words. But it's giving that energy too. So, for example, you know, when I was teaching and in SPED, a lot of my kids were medicated. And so you could tell, you know, my kids who had ADHD and when they were medicated and when they weren't. Because when they were medicated, they literally were just in class like zombies. There was no participation, conversation, nothing, to the point where I'm just like, I prefer you being hyper than this. You get what I'm saying? And so this gives a vibe of something resistant, something holding you back that you can't control. Like, it's powerful and it needs to be let me not say that. It needs to be adjusted. It needs to be adjusted to where you can still manage it and have some level of control. Because now I'm seeing like straitjacket, right? So I'm seeing this energy of someone who doesn't have control because of the situations that they're in, whether it's with their home or individual in their life. Spirit, what's the current resistance? 7 of Cups in the reverse. This gives me a vibe of the lack of dreaming, the lack of being able to see what can potentially be. So this makes me think about also, when we know better, we do better, right? I was talking about this with my sister about how I wish I knew other options of things that I could have went into versus going straight into college, into a career that would never be able to pay back my student loans, baby. Making $30,000 a year, $35,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? So not knowing what options are available to you, what you can do. So some resistance could also be lack of information or lack of knowledge of knowing what is available to you, what you can do, what you can't. Just the ability to dream. The ability to dream. The ability to dream. What is stopping you from being able to dream? And it's these past energies. It's that root chakra. There's a lot of red in here. You remember I was talking about root chakra? The 4 scepters is root chakra energy. The 4 scepters is root chakra energy. And then all this red around this 8 of Swords. So it's definitely dealing with grounding energy and trust and working through fear. Working through fear. And why are those things there? You know? Why are those things there? We're going to get to these a little bit later. Let me get a couple more out, actually. Oh, I said a couple more and both of them came out this way. So we're going to take both of those. Child. Okay, so we just opened up root chakra energy. Someone who hasn't been motivated, someone who hasn't been told just how great they can be. But let me be the first to tell you, if you can see it, you can achieve it. Which is why I like to showcase a lot of different things to show options. So our second question we have is, what are you resisting in the midst of the resistance, right? Like, what are you doing? What is the role that you're playing? And the card that really came, like all of these came out, and we're going to read all of them. But the first one is connection. And so the trigger statement some of you all may be saying is that something is too much. It's too hard. It's too difficult. It's too heavy. So you stop. And this is with cedarwood. I love cedarwood in my blends. The true statement is, I am grounded in my body. So this is not too much. You are grounded. Didn't we say root chakra energy? Grounded. You are grounded in those desires and your wants and your needs. All of that is yours. It is yours. So the turning around statement is, use your empathetic abilities to connect with others. Discern the information you receive and do not take on what is not your own. You remember how it said your childhood, you receiving certain things, learning certain things that really didn't relate to you? A lot of you all don't even know who you are. So you may be going through resistance because you're trying to make one thing work, but you're supposed to be doing something else. You may be trying to make one thing work, but you're supposed to be doing something else. You ain't even supposed to be doing that thing. But that thing was pushed on you. It was told that this is the way you're supposed to go. It's given this vibe of when you have lack of information or knowledge, it can appear that things are too difficult and hard for you, but that resistance is really there to let you know that, like, okay, let's go back to the drawing board. You hear me? Sorry, I'm trying to fix myself, y'all. Ugh. It's like the energy of having to go back to the drawing board. The resistance. Some of you all had parents who wanted you to be a certain way, but that's not what you wanted for your life. So it's something about not wanting to go against them, not wanting to hurt them, not wanting to be disrespectful. But you're an adult now. You're an adult now. Okay? You're an adult now. You're an adult now. So what should be accepted? Since I was a little girl, I'd sit in the kitchen with my grandma as she mixed together different herbs and spices from her garden to help either me or someone else with some kind of ailment. I was always in such amazement to see how quick it worked. Fast forward to now, I stopped taking medication over 5 years ago and committed to a clean, healthier lifestyle that I'm ready to introduce others to. Are you ready to check your energy and heal from the inside out? Energy Tea is an organic herbal tea company that is dedicated to balancing and healing the divine feminine and masculine spiritual, physical, and intimate health through all natural tea products. With our teas, you can guarantee a boost in health and confidence. We have teas that help increase intuition, mood stabilizers, masculine sexual health and energy, your fertility, daily immune system boosters, female menstruation, pH balancing, pain relief, detox, and bedtime tea, to name a few of the benefits. We also create custom blends for customers as well. So, are you ready to check your energy? If so, visit www.energytea.com.